Your forgiveness.
Zach Walker, your big, beautiful, bearded host. So thankful you've joined us here on this Monday morning edition. Boy, do we have a story for you. I am joined here at the WVNN studios with Jonah and Marshall. Boys, how are we?
We're good.
What's up?
I got to figure out which mic's which. Talk. Give me something here.
What's going on, man? Can you hear me now? Check.
Yeah, no, I can hear you. I just can't figure out which one's which. So we'll just keep them all on, see what happens. How about that?
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh wow, yeah. Don't touch the old mic stands. Producer Connor over at our studio with the live stream trying to go on. What's going on, Connor?
Not much. It's kind of.
Now what about now? How about now, Connor?
You got me? Can you hear me? Hello?
No producer Connor.
Hello.
Well, I can't hear producer Connor. That's weird. All right. Well, I can't hear producer Connor, but I've got the guys here in the studio. That's why we did that. Just because you never know. Oh, there's that music. What about now? Let's see. I'm just playing with buttons over here at this point because Hayden is not here. Let's talk about things that are more consistent or more predictable than Hayden. How about stepping on a rusty nail?
Oh,
That makes my stomach hurt.
yeah.
Speaking of stomachs hurting,
That's why we're here.
how about that?
Yeah,
How
man.
about that group text that went out yesterday?
Yeah.
Bless his heart. Bless his heart.
Man, that sucks.
Man. I told Marshall on the way up here, I said, when I got out of high school, I was working at the cabinet shop, and our old boss was like, look, you're either here or you're at the hospital.
Yep.
I mean, he wasn't putting up with nothing. But anyway, it's all good.
It is all good indeed. Things that are more predictable or more consistent than Hayden eating gas station sushi.
Well,
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, now go.
Can you?
Hey, there he is. I got the wrong microphone apparently.
I'm with it now.
What about? Go ahead.
how'd we go from
Hey.
how'd we go from rusty nail to sushi?
Oh, I'm just talking about things that have a more predictable outcome.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you can predict that. though.
Neither. That's my point. Thank you for finally catching up to what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that, stepping on a rusty nail is going to give you about the same level of security and safety and predictability as hiring Hayden to do a job. Eating gas station sushi going to give you about the same level of security and predictability as hiring Hayden to do a job.
Bless his heart.
Yeah.
That's all you got to say, though. In Alabama, anyways, just bless his heart.
Bless his heart.
And then breathe real hard into the microphone.
Man, these are
I know they're sensitive, and they don't have a spit cover on them, a spittle cover. Ours have a spittle cover. That's why we built our own studio.
And it's totally different. Over there, I mean, we're right on the mic. All day.
Over here you could just, you just kind of.
I'm stepping back. Can you still hear me good?
Oh
right?
yeah.
Right.
Oh no.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. You step back, and I'm texting producer Connor. I'm starting to wonder if he's there. I mean, I know he's there because he sent me an inbox thing, and I heard some thing going on, but he hasn't texted me back, and I can't, Connor, I can't hear you, buddy. I wonder if he's what he's doing over there. I feel like he should call us or something.
Can you hear me now?
Well, and I also
I ain't had a text saying we're not on there or anything like that.
no, I think we're on the air. We might not be on a live stream.
I thought I just heard him.
I thought I just heard Connor.
Connor,
Hey, can you hear me?
hey, there he is, hot dog.
It's like he's in a trap cave and we're trying to reach him or something.
Yeah, what happened, buddy?
You're on the audio switcher that you use. The whole thing was muted.
Oh, that'll do it every time. That'll do it every freaking time. What's going on over there, buddy? You having fun?
Not much. Yeah, it's nice to be all alone. It's kind of quiet.
It's nice to be all. He doesn't miss us at all.
He's gonna be popping popcorn here in a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. Too bad.
Oh man, I should have brought something. I forgot.
We called him Marshall. We called him last time he was over there. by himself. He's over just had a bowl of popcorn, just enjoying himself. Nobody's there messing with him. He had the whole place to himself.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's all you have to add there?
Yeah, man.
Are you uncomfortable with this change right now?
No, man.
I feel like you don't like change very much.
He stuck him in his new seat.
I put him in a new seat. Now we're in a new studio. I mean, there ain't nothing normal about what's going on right
man,
now.
I had a very eventful day yesterday, so I'm on the struggle bus a little bit this morning.
His one day off was yesterday.
Yeah,
One day off. You work 6 days a week.
yeah, I did this week, and then yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed myself yesterday. So
Oh,
I'm struggling a little bit this
oh,
morning. Early.
okay.
Don't think I got enough sleep.
He had
Or enough water.
yeah, too much sweet tea
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah,
Too much sweet tea.
too much
So,
sweet tea, not enough water.
I'm just trying to, but
You
it's not
trying to rally. You trying to rally.
Oh, I ain't trying.
No, he's
I'm
rallied.
going.
He's rallied.
Yeah, I'm rallied.
Producer
Just,
Connor, do we have a live stream rocking today?
We should. Oh wait.
Okay,
no.
I haven't been able to check yet because
Yeah,
my
we do.
computer is being used as a camera, which means I have absolutely nothing to research topics or figure out what to talk about, which should make for a fun show. But Hayden finally texted me, said I really can't make it in today. You think? Thank you, gas station sushi. I'm now hovering over the toilet. Thank you, Rusty Nail. I now have tetanus. Oh, wow. Wow. Really can't make it in today. Must be in the hospital. He's probably going to die.
He's in the hospital. You gotta be.
You think he's going to die?
No.
He better. If he misses work, my God.
We need
Gotta
a
be.
doctor's excuse.
I'm
Remember, you
talking
need a
about
doctor's
yes,
excuse.
yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. You need to be freaking straight up close to death. I mean, maybe death, maybe death, maybe just straight death, maybe just dying. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I gotta get the TV turned on over here. Got to get it like I like it. Yeah, I got some March Madness to talk about. Plus, I have to talk about. We had our first 5-year-old baseball practice.
Oh, how'd that go? I mean, it's 5-year-olds in baseball.
Did anybody cry?
Yes,
Oh yeah,
we herded cats. You ever tried to herd cats?
yeah.
Yeah, they got some claws too, son.
Oh my goodness.
And if they don't have claws, their parents dang sure do.
Oh, sensitive feelings and crying kids.
Ooh, ain't nothing like it, boys. Ain't nothing like it. We got another practice tonight. That's going to be a whole new level of content for the show, though. I'm talking about we're going to have plenty to talk about on
You
a daily.
coach?
Huh?
You coaching?
One of the coaches.
One of the coaches. You're not the head coach.
No, apparently the 20-plus years experience I have isn't enough to coach a 5-year-old baseball team.
Oh,
Yeah.
said sarcastically.
Yeah, apparently the last team I coached producing the number 4 hitter at Tennessee, the second baseman at Vandy, and the 3rd-round draft pick doesn't make me qualified. Yeah, my bad.
I'll let y'all have a 5-year-old. Go on.
Hey, I'll forget more than you'll ever know about this game. Don't worry about it. You got it.
Wow.
Bless your heart.
Yeah, bless your heart.
Yeah, that's right. Because as soon as I saw what was going on, I was like, well, dodged a bullet there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, dodged a bullet there. You can't get comfortable, can you?
No,
You're-
I done been. I'm on my third. I'm on my 4th chair, but it's back on the. I'm on my 4th chair out of 3.
I'm over here.
I'm doing this subconsciously, like I don't even realize I'm doing it, but I'm trying to get comfortable. I mean, these two are too far back. This one's too straight. I'm just having a. I'll be all right.
You two are some old boogers that do not like change.
Nah.
Y'all don't like waking up to a different plan than what the plan was.
I mean, I can adjust fire and roll with it, but
Yeah. Well,
No.
anybody can adjust, right? But you just it's not comfortable.
I don't
It's
like
Monday. It's Monday too. I mean,
Which is why almost like I just feel like you guys should expect stuff like this on a Monday.
well, at least we had a heads up last night.
That's a fact. That makes it a whole lot better because we at least were able to send like a brief emergency text message planning session at 8:45.
Yeah.
Hey man, if it goes down, hey, here's Plan B. Here's Plan A. Hey, let's run Rusty Nail. Rusty Nail on Hunt. Omaha.
hope I don't get fired, guys, but I probably ain't gonna make it. Oh man.
Well, I can say this.
He said, I really like my job.
Yeah.
I really like my job.
I mean, let's just be real here. Nobody wants to catch the stomach virus. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, but nobody wants a whiskey flu either.
Yeah, and nobody's over here with Hayden when he's by himself anyway, so we weren't gonna see him.
That's what I told him. I said, hey, man, I just need you to sit at the board.
Yeah.
You can sit at the board without a camera, never unmute your mic, and puke in the trash can as much as you need to.
Yep.
All I need you to do is hit a couple buttons.
Well, tomorrow he'll have that doctor's excuse and we'll be all right.
What about that sandwich? What kind of sandwich you bring?
Don't worry about it.
It looks like a PB&J.
It's that healthy weight loss sandwich is what it is.
No, you just tell me that's all I won't eat it.
It's that healthy weight loss sandwich, bro. Get off my healthy weight loss sandwich, bro.
It looks like a PB&J.
Why you, hey, get off my healthy weight loss sandwich.
Let me get a bite.
Hey, let me hold that.
That's my sandwich. Now.
Hey, let me hold that. Hey, let me hold that. Let me hold a couple of them. We used to say that playing baseball, get them sunflower seeds. Somebody bring them sunflower seeds. Hey, let me hold a couple of them.
Yeah.
Let me hold them. Like, hold them? What you mean hold them? You finna eat them all.
That's exactly right.
You trying to hold my sandwich?
Nah, man, I'm good.
You want to hold my sausage sandwich over here?
You better go to break.
Boomer and the Beard will be right back.
Boomer and the Beard.
Check it out. Got my new Jeep to go mudding this weekend. Who's in?
Muddin', huh? What kind of lift kit you get for it?
What kind of what now?
Rough country, Terraflex, extreme terrain?
The middle one?
Son, there's somewhere you need to go first.
Outlaw Off-Road, your premier off-road center for Jeeps, trucks, and SUVs. We handle everything from suspension installation, wheels and tires, gears and driveline, repair and maintenance, overlanding, bumpers, steering upgrades, LED lighting, and more. And we have access to virtually every brand and name in the off-road industry. Before you take your Jeep, truck, or SUV off-road, you have to come by Outlaw Off-Road on Nick Davis Road in Athens. We're called 888-954-7799. That's 888-954-7799. And online at theoutlawoffroad.com.
There's nothing like the peace and serenity that you get while fishing. Invest in the rod you deserve. Old 18 is a veteran-owned company operated by a U.S. Navy SEAL and Top Gun fighter pilot, breaking the mold of the fishing industry. At Old 18, we offer high-quality products with a 25-year master rod builder behind every rod. We offer a no-nonsense, hassle-free warranty we stand in front of so you don't get left behind. Shop old18.com and type in the code BEARD for a 20% discount.
This is Mike 4 years ago. This is Mike having the same conversation with Debbie just last month. And today, he's at it again.
What's that, Mike?
I said our house is still underwater.
How do you know? Have you had it appraised lately?
Oh, well, no.
Has the coronavirus made your life less financially stable? Are you worried about your next mortgage payment? Reed's Family REI is a family-based real estate investing company ready to buy your house for cash in any area or condition and close in 2 weeks. You don't have to fix it up. There's no agent fees and we handle the closing costs. Selling a home can be very stressful, and Wyatt Reed and his team at Reed's Family REI will put together the best possible offer for your specific needs. Sell your home fast with Reed's Family REI. 931-292-2875. That's 931-292-2875. And online at reedsfamilyrei.org. Reed's Family REI. Creative real estate experts for all your buying or selling needs.
News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN.
Your big, beautiful, bearded host. I'm so glad you've joined us here this morning on your favorite, the best, the smartest show in morning radio. Joining me this morning is the boys, Jonah Marshall Mathers. We got producer Connor over at our studio, Boomer and the Beard studio. Boys, how's it going?
This is Monday.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get situated here, but
You can't find a comfortable spot over here. You should jumpy right now. Do you like a jumping bean?
just when we cleaned the other place up, now we're over here.
That's when it was a new day.
It is a
Now
new
here
day
we
over
are
here.
again.
That's right.
Trying to make another new day.
It's a new day over here.
Well, like I was telling you in the break, I mean, we're always being challenged, and so, I mean, I guess it's cool. We don't get comfortable.
We're going to rename this show Rusty Nail. Welcome back to Gas Station Sushi. I'm Zach Walker, your host. Connor, what is as sketchy as Gas Station Sushi and a Rusty Nail?
My ex-wife.
Oh, that's a good question.
I thought those were good comparisons, too, by the way.
I'm blanking, but I'll think of something.
Do we have a live stream rocking?
I sure hope so, yeah.
Okay, cool. I have no idea, so I can't see. I mean, my computer's sitting in front of me. I can't see anything, so I've not got any text messages, so I'm assuming that means we're in good shape. I mean, I figured, Jonah's wife would probably let us know pretty quick, but she'd run tail to.
Oh, we're all good. Oh, yeah, because
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, she swaps she'll start off on Facebook Live, then on the radio station going to work, then she puts it either on YouTube or Facebook Live at the shop. So
hit that run tail.
Yep. I guess Trump announced that he's coming out with his own social media.
I saw that
network, and he's coming back in about 2 or 3 months. So
it's going to be called Hard Hat Hair. It's going to be called Super Tanner.
I mean,
Orange Skin, Orange Man Bad. We call it all kinds of stuff, you know. What would he call? What would I call a social media if I had a social media platform? What would I call it?
No, we can't put beard in it. That'd be too much.
I don't even know.
Something. We got some popping, creaking, something going on. Oh man.
But I mean, I don't know. I was kind of wishing that Trump wouldn't do that, but
why?
I don't know. I mean, there's just other platforms he could go to that he hadn't got kicked off yet. But it's kind of like,
okay, hadn't got kicked off yet.
Well, okay, so he got kicked off of these, but then if he starts his own, he's going to have to go through all these other rules just to get an app. Like Parler tried to petition Apple again to get the app back. They said no.
You think the Apple's going to let Trump's go?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, they're so against him that it's going to be interesting because he may get into another fight. I mean,
fight.
But if it does work out, though, he's going to have a good platform to rally the troops and see how it goes. So.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Also, can agree with just leave it alone. Like, do something else.
Like what?
Anything. I just don't feel like it's going to go good.
Start a chain of gas station sushi?
Yeah, I don't know, man. No, that's a bad idea.
What's wrong with gas station sushi?
You don't ever eat it. I don't.
No, you know why? Because it's as dependable as Hayden.
Wow. Are you going to be salty all day about that?
Hell yeah.
I'm just asking.
You're
I ain't
damn
judging.
right I'm going to be salty about it. It's 2 days in a row.
It's left over from last week.
Yeah. I mean, at what point do you just, what I tell him the other day, you just lower your expectation. And then he got all butthurt about it, and then he didn't show up on Monday. Like, what? Huh?
Nah. Go ahead.
Say it. No, say it now. Say it now. Say it now.
Okay. Hold on. I think it's an unfortunate set of circumstances which has landed
in my lap
for both of you.
Ain't no unfortunate circumstances for the man that ain't here. Only unfortunate circumstances.
I don't know, man.
You are soft. You
no,
soft.
I'm not. Don't judge me by what you think I am.
I'm not. No. I'm
Okay,
not
now
judging
let's
you.
get this straight. Let's get this straight.
I'm not judging you by what I'm not judging
just
you by.
saying-
Hold on. I'm not judging you by what I think you am. I'm judging you by what you say you are.
No, I'm just saying, man. The man got sick.
Maybe. Allegedly.
Man, you almost fired him the other day. Why would he fake? And we all know that if you're gonna be sick for work, you never, ever, 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 ever call in and say you got the stomach bug and you can't come in, because you know what happens the very next day?
You get the stomach bug.
Yeah. Everybody
Every time.
knows that. Even Hayden.
I don't know
So I
about
think
that.
he's probably really sick. And a good friend of mine, it ran through his family. It's going around really bad. Like his whole family had it, and then they got it again. And they're pretty sick.
Yeah, but
So-
remember back in the day when the stomach bug wouldn't
Big
stop
rally,
you?
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you in a building all by yourself, ain't gonna expose nobody else to it. You got a trash can right here you can poop or throw up in, whatever you got to do.
What if you got to do both?
That's when you go
Because
get in the
that's where
shower.
my buddy's at.
When you get in the
That's
shower.
when you get in the shower.
That's disgusting in so many ways. Oh gosh,
I hate the stomach flu. I don't never get sick except for that.
I don't even like talking about it because I feel like we're talking it into existence. And then I'm going to go home today and be like, ooh, I don't feel so great.
Just be,
I bet you'll show up tomorrow.
If I'm puking?
No,
I
if you're
bet I
puking,
don't.
don't show up. I don't want you.
I would never come to work sick and
and
expose you.
expose everybody to it.
Yeah.
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 unless
you-
you're
but what
over
if
here
you-
by yourself, though. I mean,
Yeah.
nobody's here.
You was in a room all by yourself, all lonesome.
And you had a whole day to recuperate.
Whole day. Didn't have to do nothing but show up for 2 hours. Touch on a couple buttons over here.
It's just different times now. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody's just raised differently, and it's just, I mean, and people, bosses ain't as hard anymore either.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Talking about soft.
I mean, like back, I'm telling you, but people didn't have no feelings. You know, it was
are
like,
you trying to talk me into firing Hayden?
no, I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm
like,
happy.
No.
I'll pull the trigger right now. Bang!
And
He
we'll,
gone.
and we'll be here tomorrow. All right, everybody at WVNN again.
Yeah. Hey, right,
Bring your own chair.
it's BYOC Day at the WVNN studio.
I do like the setup here, though. Like,
Oh, yeah, no.
nobody's breaking their neck one way or another to see everybody.
I didn't realize you was breaking your neck at our studio.
Yes, because you don't pay attention to us. You just be thinking about yourself. But that's okay.
Bless his heart.
Hey, don't you start either.
Oh yeah, what you gonna go on? What? Now I want to see you going on him too. Now
All right. He already knows. Look at him drinking his coffee.
slurping into the microphone.
I don't know nothing. My hat's done hit this thing 3 or 4 times.
Is it you? It's
No,
you.
no,
it's you.
Marshall slams his hand down, and you can't touch the table. You can't touch the mic. You got.
I feel like we're at grandma's house. Don't touch nothing.
You break it, you buy it.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah,
you go in
that's
her
right.
house and everything's like sitting around. Like,
You go in a store, it'd be like, that ain't yours, don't touch it.
Yeah. Oh, if I
Yeah.
heard that one time, I heard that 100,000 times. Don't touch that. That ain't yours. Don't touch that.
Yeah, that's what we need to do, though. We just need to steal this table, take it over there, then we're good.
yeah, I like the table.
You like?
Hey, just come in tomorrow and there's be no table here.
Everything
Board
gone.
in the floor.
But that's assuming Hayden shows up tomorrow.
He's gonna be here.
Yeah, he'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah, like
He'll be
gas
here.
station sushi. He'll be
Yeah,
here.
he'll be here.
Wonder if Mullet got here.
Maybe
I know
that's
he
what
went and got her stuff.
Maybe that's what got her sick or got him sick.
This was the weekend. He said, because last weekend we thought it was last weekend. He said, no, it's one more week. So
Because he went 1 week, he went and got all her stuff and brought it here.
Which is weird.
Yeah, why didn't you just get everything? Like, get her in.
dadgummit. I'll see. 2 cents.
Well, at our mic, at our studio, we can just lean on a mic. You just literally lean on it, and it's like touching your face the whole time. And because I've got mics that maybe possibly cost. Yeah, they cost a lot more than these. You could buy 4 of these for one of those. I'll put it that way. And so these mics are great. But they're super sensitive. They don't have any sound deflection, right? Those mics, they deflect what you don't want and they keep what you do want. And these mics just take everything in the room. Like you can hear this on the mic. You couldn't hear that at our studio. And so it's just a different setup. We just got to get used to it. But we'll get there,
They look good.
Yeah, they look
Yeah,
fantastic.
they look cool.
They look as appetizing as I don't know, gas station sushi.
If looks mattered on the radio, we'd be in good shape.
Yes, if looks mattered on the radio, I'd have had a radio show years ago. You know, because I'm too sexy for my shirt. If I took my shirt off, people would think it was a whale.
So you hitting the gym today?
Yeah, man. I'm getting back on the old proverbial saddle today. You know, proverbially. I'm going to get back on it. We're going to start. I text my trainer and I was like, hey, man,
can I get some of them weights?
Let me get them weights, yo.
Hey, let me hold them. Let me hold them weights.
Let me hold a weight or two for a second.
Yeah.
I'm tired again. Speaking of weight.
I ain't weighed.
Yeah, so we don't know.
I'm staying away from it
right,
until at the end of this.
Yeah.
I'm staying away from it till the end of this week because I'm
talk about something else.
Because I'm getting back in the old gym. So I figured we, you know, I hit it 3 times this week. I text Reed Lancaster over 360. Said, hey man, I'm trying to work out with you 3 times this week, not just twice. And he was like, cool man, see you tomorrow. I was like, word. So I'm jumping back on the saddle with old Reed today. We'll be right back.
Boomer and the Beard. This is News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. News starts now.
Another warning from another doctor. It may feel like it when it comes to the coronavirus. However,
the coast is not clear. Whether you're vaccinated or not, we still need to keep wearing the masks, to stay socially distant, to avoid the crowds, and for right now, trying to minimize your travel.
Cleveland Clinic's Dr. Frank Esper. His warning is trial data from the U.S. of the AstraZeneca vaccine is out, and health officials are encouraged. They say it's 79% effective at preventing symptomatic COVID and 100% effective against severe disease and hospitalization from COVID. Big crowds in Miami Beach again this weekend. Few spring breakers wearing masks. They have now implemented an 8 o'clock curfew because of it.
These emergency measures will continue to be enforced Thursdays through Sundays until at least April 12th, which they call the end of the spring break season.
That's ABC's Victor Oquendo in Miami Beach. President Biden says he will visit the southern border to check on the detention facilities for minors there, thousands of them without parents trying to get to the U.S. Sherry Preston, ABC News.
So, what do you want to eat?
I want something fastastic.
Fastastic?
Yes, fast, yet fantastic.
Sounds spiff-delicious.
Well, then let's go.
Eat more chicken with Chick-fil-A in Decatur. The taste that you can't get anywhere else. Download the Chick-fil-A app today. Bypass the line and enjoy your Chick-fil-A even faster. 2 great Chick-fil-A locations in Decatur, ready to serve you. Stop by today on Highway 31 South and on the Beltline in Decatur.
In any home, cabinets are an instrumental part of your design. So, when you open your current cabinets, what instrument do they play? Wouldn't you rather they sounded like this? They can. It just takes one call to us.
Cabinet Express Online, North Alabama's premier cabinet supplier. Whether you want a complete custom kitchen or some of our RTA line, at Cabinet Express Online, you will get the most value out of your hard-earned money every time. Are you looking for framed or frameless? Either way, in no time at all, your dream kitchen can be a reality. And the only place you should trust to bring that dream to life is Cabinet Express Online. Schedule your free design consultation today with Cabinet Express Online. Call 256-289-7355. That's 289-7355. And online at CabinetExpressOnline.com. Design your custom kitchen today with Cabinet Express Online.
News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN.
to Boomer and the Beard. I'm Zach Walker, your big, beautiful bearded host. We are Haydenless yet again. We are joined over at the WVNN studios by Marshall Mathers, the Slim Shady himself, as well as Jonah Waters, the owner of Decatur, Line X Decatur Customs. My bad. Let me get it twisted. We are just, we're rocking out, and Haydenless. Hayden, we officially hired Rusty Nail. That's his new nickname. That's his new name.
It's not as good as Tugboat, man.
It's better than Tugboat. I'm going to call him Gas Station Sushi or Rusty Nail every time from now on.
Well,
because that's how predictable he is.
At least he has a job tomorrow, so he's listening right now.
Well, I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. If I had a choice, if there was anybody else,
he's going back to bed feeling good.
If there was anybody else, I would hire them. 866-494-9866. If you'd like to join our team, and you can show up on a daily basis and on time, give us a call. 866-494-9866. All you have to be is more entertaining than Tugboat and show up on time. Not a high bar. Not setting a very high bar. Am I wrong? Look, I love Hayden to death. If I didn't, I would have fired him forever ago. I love the kid, but I don't want to sit here doing his job.
Well, no, that's what you hire people for.
Yeah, to do a job.
And we've been over here before.
I mean, this isn't our first time.
At least you got a heads up.
Bless his heart.
Yeah. Yeah, last time I remember you was at your truck. We was done with the show, and you looked at me. I was getting in my truck. You go, he just texted me.
Yeah, I was pissed. 866-494-9866. I'm not sure. I think I can figure out how to get people on the phone. I've done it before. 866-494-9866. You got a phone on that side too.
I can see it live.
All right, so just watch it. Let me know. You can help me out too, but I have to show you how to do it. But yeah, just give me do one of these right here.
Somebody on the phone.
Somebody calling. Oh my lordy. What accent was that? I'm not sure.
I don't even know.
That was like
sounded like the church lady accent or something.
Church lady.
Oh Lord, hallelujah, Jesus.
Somebody's on the phone.
Anyway, that sounds like helium.
Grandma, phone.
Mom, the meatloaf.
No, Hayden needs to cut.
It's a great
Hayden,
movie.
save your job and just call the show. There we go.
Hayden's not going to call the show.
Hayden's knocked out.
He just texted me not long ago.
Yeah.
He said, I really can't come in. I haven't left the toilet all night, and I just realized what time it is. Well, that ain't true, because I text you at 4:40, and if I'm Hayden, let's just take a quick poll. If you're awake on the toilet, you laying there hovering, because we've all been there, hugging the toilet all night long. It's miserable.
Yeah, and it's like, and then you go, you're thirsty, you try to go drink some water.
And here she comes. Yeah, here she comes. But sometimes when it gets that bad, I'll drink water just so I have something to throw up. Like I get tired of dry heaving.
Yeah.
Dry heaving's the worst. That's the worst.
Yeah.
So I'll go drink some Gatorade. Different, I'll drink different colors so I get the rainbow going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So the first time I had the stomach flu, I mean, it hits you so fast. Also, and
it'll hit you in a hurry.
It's just blowing out both ends, and you just don't know what to do. But I remember I was laying in my bathroom floor naked. I was praying. I seriously prayed to God. I said, Lord, please don't take me like this. I mean, I thought I was going to die. I thought I was going to die. Could you imagine? You just die right there. You just mess
naked
all over yourself.
Cheetos.
Everybody shows up. Oh, well, what happened to this guy?
Yeah.
But had to call somebody to take me to the hospital. So the second time, I've only been sick 3 times in maybe the past 15 years, and it's been the stomach flu. The second time I knew what was up, I went ahead and drove myself to the hospital. I said, I need some fluids. Because if you're going to get over it, you got to just get IV. And then third time, I knew what to do. I stayed at home. It wasn't as bad. You kind of get immune to things. So
yeah, I mean, I don't get sick often, but I don't have. I mean, I'll get a stomach bug every now and again. I don't know that I've ever had the full blown stomach flu before.
It's terrible.
I've had the real flu, and that is awful. I got the flu last year. I think it was coronavirus, but that's just one man's opinion. But anyways, 866-494-WVNN. Who wants Hayden's job? Look, the phones aren't just lighting up. So this is my point.
Yeah.
Not a lot of options here, folks. Not a lot of options here. Producer Connor, you got any friends that want Hayden's job?
I can't think of any off the top of my head.
See, can't even get anybody from the high school. Like you know what I'm saying? That's his.
Well, Hayden's saved. We'll see him tomorrow.
Yeah, that's kind of my point.
He'll be here.
He runs the show now.
It's his show.
It's
going to be the Hayden show.
Yep, it's Hayden's show.
We're just here at we're just here at his pleasure.
Oh yeah, pulling the slack. We got you, Hayden.
Yeah, my back's starting to hurt a little bit from toting the team. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Michael Jordan in '94, but
I thought you was just talking about these chairs, man.
No, because I brought my own chair. This is a BYOC. Man, I brought this one back from back in the day.
This is going to be the longest show ever. I'm telling you.
Well, it's the longest show because it's terrible.
Yeah,
because all we've done is talk about Hayden. And two, so everyone listening is like literally when you say this is going to be the longest show ever, they're like, "Amen, amen." This is terrible. How do we turn this shit off?
Let's just go listen to something else.
Yeah, see ya. He gone. Yeah. Bless his heart. But don't come back neither. Freaking no good bailing at. Sorry, I almost said it, but then I stopped it. I remembered I went to church yesterday.
Oh, me too.
Did you?
Yeah, well, I played it. I played on the band at church yesterday. You know, I'll grab the old stick and strings and get up there and worship now. I'll grab that git fiddle and wear it out. You ain't never heard it called a git fiddle?
Get the crowd hype.
Oh, you know I'm up there like a hype man. Oh, Jesus, yeah. Oh, baby.
Where you go to church at?
Jesus, amen, hallelujah. I go over to Lindsay Lane Baptist. So you know I'm not hyping nobody. We over there.
Y'all singing the benediction 3 times. I know what y'all do. Verse 3, same as the first one more time. Every head bowed and every eye closed. I mean, like, why's everybody got to, like, if you're looking, you're going to be in trouble. Get out of here. You know? And you look up like, and if they catch you looking, the preacher would be like,
what are they gonna do?
Said every head bowed and every eye closed. And look, I mean, what you gotta, look, if you're looking like snitches get stitches in church or what? What's up, man? I can't do it. And especially especially when it's you know, like they're trying to get somebody to come down. We just need somebody. I'm like, man, would y'all go? We singing like 3-4 verses trying to close out the service. And these people got their eye, man, people
and then
falling
the pastor
asleep.
come on and say, I said, if you need to do business with Jesus, come forward right now.
Somebody please just go down there so we can get out of here.
Every head bowed and every eye closed. I'm looking at you, Sister Sally. Close your eyes.
Yeah,
if I can see the whites of your eyes, you're not. Yeah, no, that's good.
I love seeing them videos of them. It'll always be some white church though that gets the crunkest, and they're just everybody's running around.
Oh yeah, holiness.
Oh man, they just getting crunk.
They're over speaking in the spirit.
Oh yeah,
that's what they call.
This one guy hopped up. I've seen this one guy. He hopped up on top of the podium. He was on the podium where the preacher preaches at.
That's the pulpit, bro. Not the podium. The podium's for the valedictorian. Pulpit is for the holiness. His holiness.
Oh, man, if we got up and started running around, somebody slap us at our church.
First of all, it'd have been my mama. Yeah. Slap the hell out of me.
You embarrassing
sit down,
me.
son.
You embarrassing
What
me.
are you doing? I'd be like, Mama, I'm singing in the spirit. She'd be like, you better be singing verse 3.
That's right. Better cut that spirit down.
I'll never forget the first time I saw somebody raise their hand while they were singing. I was like, what is this?
Put your hand down.
Put your hand down.
You're embarrassing the whole row.
Your entire hometown is disappointed in you right now. Oh gosh, that's so funny. It is fun to experience that freedom in Christ, though. When you get freed from that legalism, when you get snapped out of that, man, I swear I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna reach across here and slap the ball off your head. Good God! I mean,
don't touch nothing, Marshall.
I'm just trying to get comfortable over here. I want to go home.
We all do. I can't believe we're here again. Thanks, so Rusty Nail.
Longest show ever.
Yeah. Thank you, Gas Station Sushi. I want to be 866-494-9866. We've got Gas Station Sushi, and we've got a Rusty Nail. Those two things are both very unpredictable. What other things in life are as unpredictable or as potentially dangerous as Gas Station Sushi and a Rusty Nail? I need to know. 866-494-9866. The reason I'm asking, those are new nicknames for Hayden.
Hey, speaking of church, so yesterday, the theme of the sermon was be the salt of the earth,
salty.
And I really enjoyed that too, because, the salt flavors food. So we're the flavor of the earth. We can go one way or the other. We set the tone and how the earth is. So it's all up to us. Anyway, I looked at this meme right here. So it shows Jesus. He's laying down, kind of looking up at everybody in disgust. He says, when he told them to be the salt of the earth, but they chose to be salty to everyone on the earth instead. That's about where we're at right now. Everybody's just salty.
Yeah, I mean, you can't there's so much salt out there. The earth don't need no more salt, my God. Too much saltiness. Boomer and the Beard will be right back.
Co-host. Boomer and the Beard. Boomer and the Beard.
Boomer and the Beard. Why are you staring at me?
I know what you did.
What?
You know what you did.
What are you talking about?
The cookie dough. You've been all up in the cookie dough. My cookie dough.
Okay, see, look, what had happened was...
Get your own dough, yo. Get your own dough with Cookie Dough Magic, now open in Huntsville. We all have memories of stealing that cookie dough from the mixer before our grandmother could bake it. Now you can get it in a cone, cup, milkshake, and more, all safe to eat with no baking required. We have 12 delicious flavors. It's the best of both worlds. Delicious cookie dough, and it's safe to eat. Some of our signature flavors include magic chocolate chip, birthday cake batter, cheesecake dough, salty sweet, peanut butter, and more. It's so good. Get yours today at Cookie Dough Magic. Now open on Jefferson Street North in downtown Huntsville. And check us out online at mycookiedoughmagic.com. Life is short. Mix it up with Cookie Dough Magic.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, the inventor of MyPillow, and like all of you out there, I had problems sleeping. Pillows would go flat, I would flip-flop all night long, I would wake up with a sore neck, maybe a headache, or feel like I needed a nap even though I slept 8 hours. When I invented MyPillow, I wanted it to where you can move the patented fill to give you the exact support you need as an individual, regardless of sleep position. MyPillow will get you into that deep sleep faster, and you will stay there longer. It's not about how much time we spend in bed, it's about how much of that quality sleep we get. I do all of my own manufacturing right here in the United States. I have a 10-year warranty. You can wash and dry my pillow, and I give you a 60-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. And here's my best offer ever. Buy your premium queen-sized MyPillow for $29.99. That's right, $29.99 for a premium queen-size MyPillow, only $5 more for the king size. Go to MyPillow.com/radio specials. Use promo code BEARD at checkout.
Are you tired? Do you suffer from chronic fatigue, neuropathy, or joint pain? Call Madison Integrative Medicine. Our amazing staff will provide an individualized patient experience focused on your overall health to treat the cause, not just the problem. Utilizing both traditional and natural medicine. Don't let the symptoms become overwhelming. Treat them preventatively with Madison Integrative Medicine on Slaughter Road in Madison. Call 256-325-0955. That's 325-0955.
Where is your haircut gone? We know you don't get out as much. You don't drive by your regular sport clips and pop in for that MVP haircut experience that is so much more than a haircut. But isn't it worth getting out for? For that legendary hot steam towel for your face, massaging shampoo that makes you melt into your seat. Oh man, you remember that, right? We found your haircut. It's right where you left it. Sport clips. It's good to be a guy.
News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN.
Beard, I'm Zach Walker, your big, beautiful bearded host. I'm so glad you've joined us here today. We are Hayden-less as we've started to become accustomed to. It's like eating gas station sushi or stepping on a rusty nail intentionally. It's kind of what it feels like.
Yeah.
Stepping on a nail is just the worst thing ever.
Oh man,
you don't know you stepped on it till this. Like, there's no stopping it.
No,
like, you're just like, whoop,
no, it's up in
your
you.
foot,
Yeah.
and you're like,
until you're
dang,
taking that
stepped on a nail.
Yeah, taking that next step and it's sliding out like, oh.
I don't like it. It's sliding back out. Shot yourself with
No, I mean, I'm
right.
smart enough not to do that.
I think I might have hit my finger one time. I don't remember.
That just means you don't know how to work with your hands. That means if you've not
That was weak.
If you've not shot yourself with a nail gun, it just means you ain't used one enough, period.
I have not shot myself with a nail gun, but I have, however, screwed
through your hand?
Yes.
Yeah, everybody's
and
done.
it sucked.
Yeah. The screw would be, I think screwing would be worse than nail.
Most definitely.
No, you don't have a joke. You don't. That's inappropriate. You're not muted anymore.
I didn't say anything.
No,
I did the sign language.
But remember, these mics are incredibly sensitive. So when you said, I have a joke. Oh, shoot. I forgot we have a guest coming in today. Oh, snap.
Who it is?
Oh, snap.
Like coming in?
Do they know how to run
in?
Can they run the board so we can go
Connor,
back over there?
No, they can't. Well, this is going to be awkward.
A call in or
no?
like
It's one of our advertising partners who is here to spend time with us. Except for when I say he's here,
over there,
he's over there.
Well, we're just right around the street. We got two half-working chairs he can sit in,
but no more microphones. Connor,
it's cool, man. I can take a break.
Go, Connor, walk outside.
The Marshall sitting bar he is. He'll take a nap.
Connor, walk outside and grab JP. Do we have some more headphones over there? Are there any more headphones over there? Maybe
you have my set.
Well, but it's here. I'm talking about over there.
He needs to bring the cord.
But there's nowhere to put him. There's no other microphone. He's going to have to hop on a mic over there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. How weird. I went for a visit with y'all in another building.
There's a set over there by the computer that nobody sits
there you
at.
go. There you go. Connor, go grab him, get him set up.
Because I grabbed him this morning and I asked Marshall if that was his. He said no, so I remember.
Yeah, Connor, go grab him and get him set up, and then let's see how this goes.
So you want him to be here?
Yeah, I don't have a choice. There's no other microphone here, buddy.
And these jacks ain't working.
Yeah, so just put him in there, and then we'll talk to him.
All right, we'll do.
This is going to be awkward, but it is what it is. Yeah, thank you, Hayden. Appreciate that. Old rusty nail. I'm salty. Now we're messing up advertising partners.
Would it help if one of us went over there?
No, it'd help if Hayden did his freaking job. That's what would help. Until somebody can run this, unless one of y'all can do this right here, and I can go over there.
I don't know what's going on.
No. That's all I got.
He says straight up, no.
Well, what if he come over here and just borrowed one of our sit-ups for a second? How long was he staying for the rest of the show?
Yeah.
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 Oh, he's going to be here for an hour?
Yep. Yep.
Well,
he's on our best ofs. He's hilarious. His name's JP. He wore Aero Carry USA, and we had a hilarious exchange last time talking about sleep apnea devices. We were talking about how, have you heard about the one that shocks your tongue out of the way? Yeah, like it's an electrode that goes in your tongue, keeps your tongue out the way. And we were talking about what would happen if it misfired. You know what I'm saying? You're like, and it's like, what if it worked for more than 4 hours? And it was like,
I got a couple of buddies that are on them sleep app machines.
They need to get an AeroCare machine. I know that.
Yeah, I got a buddy, man. He snores like you would not believe. But yeah, he definitely had to get on one. He'd quit breathing for like a minute or so.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. When you hit that high note on that stroke, that snore stroke, and then you just stop.
He'd take a deep breath for like a minute, dog.
Yeah, a whole minute. Come back. It takes so long to come back. He had brain damage.
Oh gosh!
I'm telling you, it's like this is like a radio marathon, like like where we go through all these trials and tribulations and see if we make it out on the end. Every week is something new. Now we got to figure out how to have a guest over at the other place and talk to him like he's here. We was already like, this is going to be the longest show ever, and then we get halfway into it. Oh crap, somebody's showing up.
And I'm watching him walk into the studio right now. But he looks good. He looks real good. He just got to get a pair of headphones.
Awkward.
Hey, buddy. I'm waving at him. Hello. Oh, God, this is so awful. Oh, Hayden, you're fired. You're fired. You're fired, Hayden. Good gracious. This is terrible. I don't know what to do. What do we do? Quit. Quit the show altogether. Hang it up. Shut it down. Let's go home.
Hey, every time Hayden ain't here, we're just going to do a best of.
No, because then we'd be doing best ofs all the freaking time. It wouldn't be nothing but a best of. Best of, best of, best of, best of, best of. Constant best of.
You sound like an angry Russian.
I am an angry Russian. Gosh. And if one of y'all don't quit breathing into this microphone, one of y'all mouth breathers over there is it's like a pit bull puppy. Just
you need a sock.
I know it.
Take a sock off and just put it
I
over
wish
his
you would. Christy. Christy.
I can't reach it.
Christy. See my joke there?
Yeah.
JP's just standing there. Connor, can you hear me? Oh, JP can hear us. Hey, buddy. Hey, JP. Sorry. This is a bit of an unforeseen circumstance here. So we're super excited to be in a totally different room and acting like we're in the same room. It's going to be fantastic. We can't wait. So Connor will get you situated over there, get you some headphones, get you set up, and we'll have you on next segment. But Hayden's fired. I think we're just going to fire him and start over. It's like a rusty nail or gas. And no one's called me to let me know. Like trusting Hayden is like trusting gas station sushi, and I don't think I can rock with gas station. Now you know where I will eat sushi from? Publix, but Hayden is dang sure not Publix.
I do eat sushi from Publix a lot.
In the world of stores, what store reminds you of Hayden?
Harbor Freight.
Well, we will never get them as a sponsor. He said Harbor Freight. I was thinking Crystals.
A Dollar Tree.
I
was always confused between Dollar General and Dollar Tree. And
okay. was thinking the dirt cheap store. Ollie's bargain discount.
And then you walk in a dollar store and ain't nothing $1. It's like $2 or something.
Everything's $5.
Well, y'all got to change your name, son.
Well, there's a difference between Dollar General and like the Dollar Tree or something, right? Like one of them is supposed to be everything is just $1, right? Which one is the one that's everything's supposed to be just $1?
I think it's Dollar Tree. Yeah, Dollar General passed that a long time ago. They're like a mini Walmart now.
Yeah, well, no, trust me. I do a lot of shopping at the old Dollar General. We got one real close to the house.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be there all the time.
Well, we got one of the ones that's called a market where they have like produce and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Now, I ain't never seen produce. Now, they said they was going to have produce at the market, but they ain't got none.
Yeah, we got one in Decatur. It's really, really big, but they got a lot of food, but they ain't got like no fresh vegetables or nothing like that.
Well, I ain't never seen the fresh veggies on this one either, but they said they was going to have them.
Yeah.
They lied.
Jonah.
I'm going home.
He over.
I'm still struggling with this chair.
Well, yeah, you've been getting your butt whooped since you've been here this. Well, we all have. Thanks, Hayden. Thanks, Harbor Freight. Appreciate it, Crystals.
7-Eleven.
I don't know. I've always had good experiences at 7-Eleven, dude. You better be careful with 7-Eleven. When we come back, our friend JP from AeroCare USA joins us. We're excited to have him and pretend like we're in the same room when really we're not because Hayden didn't do his job. It's going to be fantastic. Hayden's probably fired. Boomer and the Beard will be right back.
WVNN Athens, WVNN FM Trinity, a Cumulus station. It's 6 o'clock. News starts now.
From ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. Another vaccine could be in Americans' arms soon. Trial results on the AstraZeneca Oxford vaccine are now out, and they are promising. Here's ABC's Inez de la Cuetera.
New data from U.S. trials shows the AstraZeneca vaccine is 79% effective at preventing symptomatic COVID-19 and 100% effective against severe disease and hospitalization. It also found the vaccine is effective in older age groups and causes no serious side effects. AstraZeneca will be applying to the FDA for emergency use authorization in the coming weeks, meaning the vaccine could soon be available in the U.S. Inez de la Cuetera, ABC News, Paris.
That as doctors insist the coast is not clear and as 15 states report an increase in COVID cases. Florida is one of those states. So many spring breakers were out in Miami Beach over the weekend. They have implemented a curfew. That ABC's Victor Okendo, who is there, says don't blame college students either.
You're not seeing a lot of the university attire around here. No, these are mostly full-grown adults. They're on vacation and they're coming to Miami Beach because it's warm. COVID restrictions have been long gone for a while now, and they know that this is a hot spot this time of year.
COVID cases going up in Florida as well. President Biden says he will visit the southern border to check on conditions for migrant children there. ABC's Jim Ryan in Dallas says a convention center is now being used as a shelter for unaccompanied minors.
The federal government is paying $8 million for a 75-day lease on the convention center. 3,000 migrant boys aged 15 to 17 may eventually stay there, as Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas says.
We are building safe, orderly, and humane ways to address the needs of vulnerable children.
So far, about 1,500 teens have been checked in.
Protests this weekend against violence directed toward Asian Americans as calls grow louder for the Atlanta spa shootings to be declared a hate crime. You're listening to ABC News.
It's all about the nose. It's your air filter, the first line of defense against bacteria and viruses. If too many germs get stuck in your nose, guess what? You get sick. That's why it's so important to keep your nose clean, just like washing your hands. Nasal irrigation gets rid of germs by rinsing the nasal cavity, but neti pots are hard to use and, frankly, kind of gross. Now there's a better way to keep your nose clean and help your body protect itself. It's called Navage Nasal Care. Navage uses powered suction to flush out allergens, mucus, bacteria, and viruses. Millions use Navage for fast, all-natural relief from sinus congestion and allergies, and to breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and feel healthier without drugs. Navage is easy to use, affordable, and comes with an absolute guarantee of teeth every day. Now it's time to start cleaning your nose with Navage. At Navage.com, CVS, Walgreens, Bed Bath, Target, and Rite Aid. Navage, Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
Karen's a quilter.
Karen's Quality Quilts. Quality custom quilts quickly.
How's the quilting business, Karen?
Kind of quiet. My quest to quadruple my quilting sales has created a quagmire.
There are people who know coding like you know quilting.
Who's that?
Web Underdog creates websites that don't just catch the eye, they catch customers. And they're as user-friendly for you as they are for your clients. We have high-quality, clean, well-coded, custom...
Hit that microphone one more time.
I didn't hit the microphone. I dropped my phone on this.
You can't touch the table.
I know.
You can't
I
touch
know.
the microphone. You can't do none of that. Thank you. You should just stay home. Pull a Hayden.
It's amazing how sensitive this table is.
It is actually amazing. Joining us this morning, well, not really joining us because he's not here and we're not there. He's there and we're here. But we've got JP of AeroCare USA. He is one of our favorite guests. In fact, he produced one of our best of moments last time he was here, and we're excited to have him. JP, can you hear me and can I hear you? Let's give her the old test 1 2. There we go. Hey, buddy, how are you? Man, we are doing well. Connor, there's quite a bit of buzz going on over there somewhere. I don't know that you'll be able to find that, but there it went. That's good. But is the studio monitor on, Connor? Because I can hear some echo. All right, yeah, let's pull that down a little bit, and then we'll be good to go. No, you're good. You're good. Oh yeah. He's got to turn that knob down over there. So as soon as he gets that knocked down, we'll be checking in with them. Sorry for those of you that are joining us saying, what in the world is this unprofessional nonsense? Well, what else we make our living off your low expectations. So shut up. Nobody cares what you have to say. JP again from AeroCare USA joining us. Let's try this again. Hey buddy, how are you? Oh, hot dog. That's really good. I can hear you. Everybody got him loud and clear?
Yep.
All right, we got JP joining us, man. What's going on, buddy? How about the old Omaha for you this morning?
Hey, I can tell you that the parking spaces are very plentiful over here now since you're not here. So
he had all. Hey, you better not have parked in my spot. No, I'm just kidding. That's funny. Yeah, we've been planning to have JP on the show now for literally for over a month. This day's been on the calendar, and sure enough, it's that's what happens when you eat that's what happens when you eat sushi from the gas station. That's the unpredictability that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You just never know.
yeah, I would never eat sushi from a gas station.
Apparently Hayden is he has no problem giving that a try. Anyway, so what's been going on with you, man? Since last we spoke, you've been selling the heck out of some of those breather machines.
Some of the breather machines, and basically, obviously COVID is all over the board. So had a huge end of the year last year with people getting together for Thanksgiving and leaving with the diagnosis of COVID, and just been a roller coaster of craziness, as you can imagine, in the medical field. Of course, everybody's super excited about the vaccine, but doesn't necessarily mean that we won't see spikes here and there when we have spring break and Easter and things of that nature.
So just to give everybody some context, because the show grows so fast, we have new listeners that have no idea who you are, JP. JP is with AeroCare USA, which is a medical device company. They sell all types of medical devices. Why don't you tell them what exactly you guys? You'll be able to give them a better understanding briefly.
Yeah, so what our company does is we provide home medical equipment, so patients don't have to stay in the hospital or in a assisted facility. They can actually be at home interacting with their loved ones, making sure that they're more comfortable, et cetera, et cetera. So oxygen, CPAP, non-invasive ventilation. We do hospital beds and wheelchairs, canes, crutches, things of that nature, but predominantly in the respiratory side of the business.
So if you're listening right now and you're like, my husband snores like crazy, you probably need to have a sleep study done, and then you probably need to call AeroCare and let them hook you up with a CPAP machine. And as we talked about last time, I was telling the boys, because the boys weren't here last time, we're talking about the electrical one, the one that shocks your tongue out of the way. Have you guys made any more strides into the old electrical shock therapy CPAP, or are you gonna steer clear of that one?
I think we're going to steer clear of that one. So
every day, but yeah. So guys, what this thing is, it's like electrode that goes in your tongue, and so it shocks your tongue out of the way, so that it doesn't block the breathing, and that's what makes you snore.
And how you gonna stay asleep though?
Well, it's supposed to be gentle until your wife gets mad at you, grabs that remote, and starts going to work. You know what I'm saying?
I think that'd wake me up. I
think I'm never going to find out.
No.
I think I guarantee you that. I'm never going to find out. So, did you end up catching the Rona, JP? Did you run through it or what?
I did not, actually. We worked from home most of the time. We were in hospitals though, and obviously the protocols are super heightened. So you can't go into anywhere without temperature and this, that, and the other. So I was very fortunate I did not catch the Rona.
We had it run through the radio staff pretty good, and I'm 99.999% sure I caught it. Sandy got it when she was still in studio with me. I made her take 3 tests. She said positive. And so she left for 2 weeks, and then I got sick 2 days later. But I had a head cold for like a day and a half, and that was it. Wow. And I just refused to get tested because I wasn't going to be a part of the old, the old politicization of a disease. I wasn't going to let them add me to some total. You know what I'm saying? Because then if I'd have gotten some car accident, they'd have been like, he died of the Rona. And I wasn't going to have that. So I think I had it, but I'm not sure. Where do you land on the vaccine? I'm curious.
That's a great question.
And I mean, if I'm putting you on the spot too much, you just say no comment, and then we'll laugh at you and move on. But no, I'm kidding. I've got my mom and dad took it. I know lots of friends that have taken it that have had all successful vaccinations. Personally, I have no problem with it. I just think, our stance on this show is that if you feel like it's something that you need, everyone should have the right to choose whether or not they want to choose it, and there should be no villainizing either way. If it's something you feel like you need to do for yourself to protect yourself and your family, or you're in the at-risk category, by all means, if it's available to you, take it. By the same token, as long as this country's still free, if you feel like you don't want to take it because it's something that you don't like, then by God, that should be your choice too. And I don't know, man. We're just seeing this. I've never seen a shot become political before. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, get your flu vaccination. Commie! You freaking communist! You fascist pig! Like, it's just a flu shot, bro. Yeah. It's just a flu shot.
And I naturally don't want to take something that somebody's trying to push it on me.
No, that's my natural response.
Now, if they kind of hoarded it and be like, if you want to, then I might be like, oh, well.
Or if they're over here like, you cannot get this. You will never get this. You will never get this. And then one day you got this. You know, and then maybe I want to. Then maybe I want to fight for it. But look, I don't even upgrade my phone to the first new software update. I'm dang sure not taking the very first RNA vaccine ever to be produced. And by the way, they did it in 11 freaking months. Oh, okay, cool. Typically takes how long? Oh, about 7 years. Yeah. Oh, makes sense. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Hey, I'll take 2, please. Yeah. Like, no. Get the heck out of here. Yeah. Oh, you want me to be your lab rat? No, I'm good.
And with the testing, you can't test positive if you don't get tested. So that's why I look at it.
That's fact. You know how to make sure you don't get the Rona? Never take a Rona test.
That's right.
New prevention method right here. You want to make sure you don't get the Rona? Don't get tested. You want you want me to tickle your brain stem with this your Q-tip? No, I'm good. Mm-mm. Never going to get the Rona because I'm not going to get tested. How about them apples, huh? Anyways, we're excited. JP will be joining us. He's part of the crew for the rest of the show here. JP actually went to broadcast school back in the day. He's a radio professional, spinning the top hits from the 80s, the 90s, and today. JP, AeroCare USA.
Actually, Zach, it was Eulipian Jazz at the college radio station, sir. So let's get our facts straight.
That's right. Put him in his place.
Wait, hold on. What in the world is Eulipian Jazz?
Yeah, I didn't know then, and I still don't know now. So you'll have to look that up. That's why we have Google, sir.
Eulipian Jazz. That's a cool word. That's a fun word to say. Eulipian. Connor, do you know what Eulipian Jazz is? Connor probably can't hear me. I don't think he has headphones on. Eulipian Jazz. We're gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna have to figure out what in the world that is. Now I'm interested. So when we come back, we'll keep talking to our good friend JP from AeroCare USA. This is the Monday morning edition of Boomer and the Beard, and we will be right back.
Boomer and the Beard.
Why are you staring at me?
I know what you did.
What?
You know what you did.
What are you talking about?
The cookie dough. You've been all up in the cookie dough. My cookie dough.
Okay, see, look, what had happened was...
Get your own dough, yo. Cookie Dough Magic, now open in Huntsville. 12 delicious flavors in a cone, cup, milkshake, and more. Cookie Dough Magic, now open on Jefferson Street North in downtown Huntsville. And check us out online at mycookiedoughmagic.com.
You go as hard as you can. And then a little harder.
And then it was like I stepped funny, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I could barely walk on.
Okay, let's take a look.
At Lang Chiropractic, we'll help your sports performance and your overall health by improving your range of motion, flexibility, relieving inflammation, and so much more. Focusing to improve your health and wellness in all areas of your life. Whether you're having trouble with back pain, neck pain, or just want to start feeling better when you wake up in the morning, Dr. David Lang is focused on a whole person approach, finding those underlying causes and creating a personalized plan for your individual needs. Schedule your visit by calling 256-444-1600. That's 444-1600. At Lang Chiropractic on Highway 72 East in Athens in the Publix Shopping Center. Visit us online at langchiropracticcenter.com. Lang Chiropractic. We've got your back. Come see us today.
Where is your haircut gone? We know you don't get out as much. You don't drive by your regular sport clips and pop in for that MVP haircut experience that is so much more than a haircut. But isn't it worth getting out for? For that legendary hot steam towel for your face, massaging shampoo that makes you melt into your seat. Oh man, you remember that, right? We found your haircut. It's right where you left it. Sport Clips. It's good to be a guy.
770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. Depend on it.
So thankful you've chosen to join us here on this beautiful Monday morning. We are we're making our way through the best we know how. Just easing our way through here in a Haydenless society. You know what I'm saying? We just we over here we in no man's land. It's Monday morning, and we had to had a little bit of an audible Omaha Red 82 Omaha. Well, Peyton Manning, Omaha. We gonna run the end around? Nope. We gonna run the reverse. All right. So we are, the three of us are over here in the basement of the WVNN studio. We got JP and producer Connor over at the main studio. JP, one of our advertising partners with AeroCare USA medical devices. JP, we just had my grandmother passed away a couple weeks ago, and it was the first time that I experienced that hospice and all the medical stuff and it was a very pleasant experience, all things considered. I mean, just having everything, being provided and taken care of. It was an incredible service that was able to allow our family to just, focus on our family. And so what you guys do, man, it's super cool. And so one of the questions I have is, before we dive in, I got a couple news stories we need to touch on over the next couple segments, but I did want to ask you some, how do people, because you guys are a bit of a unique thing, right? It's not like some of our other advertising partners where they just get in the car and drive over to Cookie Dough Magic and order a number 3 with extra chocolate chips, right? Like, it's a little bit different. So you guys, a lot of insurance involved and stuff like that. So how do people choose your company? If they say, man, I want to work with that the good looking bald dude with the vest on, like he's serving at Olive Garden. How do I work with that? That was a good one, by the way. How do we work with that guy? So how do they work with your company?
So first of all, sorry to hear about your loss. Didn't know that up front. And second of all, you have to have a medical condition that's diagnosed by a physician. So that's the first thing. You can't just, all of a sudden order up a chocolate chip cookie from Cookie Magic and go pick one up. You actually have to be diagnosed. And then you have a multitude of choices. All of the companies around, we have the exact same equipment. So a hospital bed or a wheelchair, crutches, they're going to be the same manufacturers across the board. What we're telling you is that AeroCare has better service. We're going to be friendlier. We're going to be quicker. We're going to battle for you with your insurance in case they don't want to pay. So things of that nature set us apart from some of the other competitors we have in town.
So is it like, my wife is a physical therapist, and one of the things that she gets asked all the time is like, because I've had a bunch of surgeries, and when I go to the doctor, they do my operation. Then I say, like, you need physical therapy. What people don't know is they get to choose their provider if they want to. They get to say, no, I don't want to go to physical therapy place A. I want to go to place B, and that's their choice. So it's the same in the device world. If I as a patient want to work with AeroCare USA, I just let my physician know that's who I'd like to work with.
1,000%. And I think oftentimes people lose sight of that, or actually, that's why we're doing this show, is because they don't know that they have a choice, and they don't know how many different providers are out there. And so, with our scope of what we do and how large we are, we have the ability to take multiple insurances. And when I say multiples, there's probably 3 that we don't take. And so what happens oftentimes is that the referral, the doctor looks and sees what type of insurance the patient have, and then they say, hey, these are the companies that take your particular insurance, and then they kind of, I don't want to say direct them towards that, but at least give them those 3 options where, again, the patient has the choice. The patient will always have the choice. And I know there's some players in town that have some joint ventures along with some of the hospitals here. So they're pushed to those as opposed to having a choice sometimes, and because they're just uneducated, and that's what we're doing here. We're trying to educate people and let them make the decision. If they want to go with someone else, by goodness, more power to them. If they want to go with us, we're going to take the absolute best care we can of them. So.
You know what? That's called free market, and that's how it ought to work. But a lot of times in healthcare, the free market system is what's the right word here? To be sensitive to, there's just not the education process isn't as good as it should be because, like you said, there's a lot of physicians that have a vested interest in a different company or in this or that or the other. And look, that's all the way down to your prescription sales. That's down to, all kinds of stuff. Doctors are incentivized to push certain things from time to time. And again, I'm not taking anything away from it, but as a consumer, we need to be educated. And it's no different in the health space, so on and so forth. So I'm glad to know that. Guys, AeroCare USA, truly, like he said, he said it straight up. All the equipment's all going to be the same. So you got to choose the company that's going to take the best care of you. And we can assure you, I've gotten to know JP quite well. We did how we met. It's a funny story. We actually did a remodel for his company and when they moved into town, and he called me on the phone and we ended up talking and before you know it, I was asking him to advertise and he was like, yeah, when we get settled, I'll give you a call. And he did, and he came in, he was on the show and everything was awesome. And so they decided to join forces with Boomer and the Beard, and here we are. So they're great people that take great care of you. JP's a lot of fun, and he's a great leader. I'm sure he's got a great team, and I would have great confidence in him taking care of myself or my family, kind of as we went down this path. So that's good to have you in. Let's dive into some of these stories that we've got here, and you, like I tell you guys on the show, when we have our advertising partners in to join us, it's not going to be we're not going to have a big infomercial for the whole time they're here because that's not what you want to hear. So we got our plug out, but now we just want JP to join us in the rest of the show like he did last time. We had a blast last time he was here. So we're just going to dive through some of these stories, and we're just going to do our show. JP's going to join us. It's going to be a blast. There is Teen Vogue that has been in the news a ton. You guys remember all these articles they've had out recently. It turns out senior Teen Vogue staffer, she opposed Alexi McCammon's hiring, editor-in-chief, right? So they just hired Alexi McCammon, and she had a history of old offensive tweets because now anything you tweeted when you were 12 is hey, we're going to shut you down. But I'm 42. It was 30 years ago. Doesn't matter. You're canceled. And so she went out and fought like heck against this. Turns out a decade ago, she said the N-word.
I'm super impressed.
Oh, snap!
See, this is where I'm a little confused on these people who get in these positions like this. We've been canceling people for things they did 20 years ago for the last 5 years. So why are they not going back? Can you not delete your Twitter post or something? Are they just not thinking about this? Because it seems like you'd be self-conscious enough to go back and say, I probably should go check my old stuff.
It wouldn't matter.
Everything on the internet is there forever. Children, don't forget that. You think that Snapchat picture just disappears? It don't.
No.
You better put your clothes back on. Quit sending them pictures. I'm just saying. You better put them clothes back on. Snapchat's going to be, hey, but it's gone in 2 seconds. Yeah, okay.
So somebody trying to cancel.
It doesn't even matter.
Because there was the black lady that said things about Asians, and then they was trying to cancel her.
So check this out. So McCammon was hired as the editor-in-chief, okay, when she was 17 years old, over a decade ago. She made a, quote, offensive tweet, okay? So this chick, where's her name? I forgot her name's not in here. But this other Teen Vogue member, a staffer there, it got her canceled. Okay, so she ended up she resigned. She said, I became a journalist to help lift up the stories and voices of the most vulnerable communities as a young woman of color. That's part of the reason I was so excited to lead Teen Vogue. My past tweets have overshadowed the work I've done to highlight the people and issues that I care about, issues that Teen Vogue has worked tirelessly to share with the world. And so Condé Nast and I have decided to part ways. So she ended up leaving. Right? So she caved, she bounced, she's out. And then it comes out, Christina DeVitt, who led the charge to get her canceled, multiple times used the N-word in tweets from decades ago.
That's karma.
Uh-oh.
The lady that resigned, though, and left, at least, she apologized and stuff, but at least it wasn't, over the top, I'm just, it was just like, hey, I said some things I shouldn't have said back in the day, and, I guess I'll resign if people's got a problem with it. Because some people take all that way overboard.
Yeah, oh, yeah, but here's the thing. In 2009 and 2010, multiple times, she used the N-word. Like, for instance, I love the contradictory nature of the phrase white in. Huh? Hell. She gone.
That's why. That's
With
why.
the,
that's why you just keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, that's right. Shut up.
Yep.
No, look. Here, look. Let me tell you something. Hey, for those of you in the back, listen up. If you dig into my past, you're going to find some stuff. You know why? Because I was a crap bag. That's why. I was a bag of crap. For a long time, I was a bag of crap. That's why I'm not going to throw stones. You know why? Because I live in a glass house. Freaking idiots. You guys are stupid. If people want to find stuff on any one of you, you can. You know why? Because everybody makes mistakes. If we live in a world where you can be canceled for stuff you said when you were 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 years old, there's not anybody out here we can't find some dirt on.
Yeah.
Nobody.
And now we're talking
except for
about
Connor.
both of these women. It's things that they said before they was in their mid-20s.
Yes, these girls were young. I mean, this is like the Tennessee volleyball or whatever she was. Like when she was 13, she made a tweet, and then she ended up losing her scholarship over it. It's like, y'all have lost your ever-loving minds. JP, you ain't got no beef in your past, do you? You faultless, blameless, perfect?
So let's move on to the next topic.
He said, "Don't look too hard."
And speaking of the Tennessee one, and the person who snitched on her has been mad since high school.
You know what they say?
Girl. Hating.
Snitches get stitches.
And that snitch right there held on that for a long time. They was waiting. They was like, okay, I'm gonna ruin your life one day.
Get some jailhouse justice.
Karen.
Yeah, all right, Karen. It's time to calm down, Karen. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I just look at this whole cancel culture thing. 866-494-9866. If you want to join us, you're welcome to. You got any questions about AeroCare USA? You need a little device to help you from snoring at night so your wife still loves you. We can help you out there. We can help you out. However, just give us a call, or if you want to talk about cancel culture, or if you want to talk about maybe you want Hayden's job. I mean, that would be. That'd be acceptable too. We could interview you right here on the air live and see if we can find a replacement for Hayden. Maybe someone that doesn't eat gas station sushi or step on rusty nails. Boomer and the Beard will be right back. When we come back, we'll talk a little NCAA. It's March Madness time. JP, I hope he's a big basketball fan. So we'll see what we got going on here. There's a bunch of upsets. I don't think there's a perfect bracket left. It's been crazy first round. Boomer and the Beard will be right back.
Boomer and the Beard. This is News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. News starts now.
New data from U.S. trials shows another vaccine, this one from AstraZeneca and Oxford University, 79% effective in preventing symptomatic COVID spread. It's also 100% effective against severe illness and hospitalizations. AstraZeneca is already being put into people's arms in some places around the world, so why not here in the U.S.? ABC News chief medical correspondent Dr. Jennifer Ashton says,
we do things differently here, and to get FDA authorization, FDA approval, that is considered the global gold standard. So we have to look at the data under a microscope, and there are still a lot of gaps and unanswered questions in terms of this particular vaccine.
They have implemented an 8 p.m. evening curfew on weekends in Miami Beach because so many unmasked partygoers have been turning up in the city. Department of Health and Human Services says 1,500 unaccompanied minors ages 15 to 17 have been moved into a temporary shelter set up at the convention center in downtown Dallas. Sherry Preston, ABC News.
What's better than pizza? That's right, nothing. Well, maybe except for the many ways you can eat it. I like thinner crust. Oh, and with a sandwich.
I'll take mine with a pretty crazy assortment of toppings. Thousands. With a side of wings. Hot ones.
Pizza. It's a beautiful thing and found all over the world. But for your slice of the pie here locally, you want to try Donato's Pizza in Madison. Enjoy our famous pizzas loaded with edge-to-edge toppings, 100 slices of pepperoni, the family recipe sausage, fresh hand-cut veggies, and premium cheeses like our aged smoked provolone. You'll notice the Donato's difference. But why stop there? We also offer subs, calzones, wings, and desserts. Keep eating those same old leftovers. Make tonight a Donato's night with Donato's Pizza on Madison Boulevard in Madison. Call 256-772-6789. That's 772-6789. And online at Donatos.com. Donato's Pizza, where every piece is important.
As you know, our friend Mike Lindell has a passion to help everyone get the best sleep of their life. He didn't stop at the MyPillow. Let me tell you something. I just got my Giza Dream bed sheets, and they are unbelievable. Mike found this cotton called Giza cotton. It's incredibly soft, super breathable, extremely durable, 60-day money-back, that same money-back guarantee, that same 10-year warranty that you have on that MyPillow you love so much. The first night you sleep on the Giza sheets, you will never want anything else. Let me tell you something. My son, he's 4. He knows the difference. He knows the difference. He said, Daddy, where are those soft sheets that Mr. Mikey sent me? I said, don't worry, kid, I got you. Pulled them out of the dryer, put them on there. Listen, you right now have a special offer. You will receive 2 for 1 low price and free shipping on the Giza Dream Sheets if you call 1-800-889-7318 or go to mypillow.com/radio specials. Use the promo code BEARD. Again, mypillow.com, radio specials, promo code BEARD.
Career Day went a little sideways for students at the Rocky Top Middle School in Thornton, Colorado. One of the featured speakers was Jessica Lahore, L''WHOR, a dancer and performance artist. Actually, Jessica Lahore is a drag queen. Lahore explained to the middle school students that he is a man but portrays a woman in performances. Lahore asked that they call him Ms. Jessica because using Lahore around the children he wanted to influence would be inappropriate, you see. Parents were not informed that their children would be getting career advice from a drag queen. When word got out, many of the parents were outraged.
Bearded host. It is 25 minutes to the top of the hour in the Dale Jackson Show. I am Zach Walker, bringing you in the hits of the 80s, 90s. I'm just kidding. We're so glad that you've chosen to join us. With us today, we've got Slim Shady, we've got Jonah, we've got JP with AeroCare, we've got producer Connor and myself. We are Haydenless. We're just starting to flip a coin each morning and, see where it lands. So, what can you do? We got outside of the NCAA March Madness going on, I want to take a quick poll here. Did anyone fill out a bracket? This is the first year in a long time I did not fill out a bracket.
I didn't.
Is Alabama still in it?
Alabama is still in it. They almost had a tough game. They had a close call. JP, are you a bracket guy? Yeah, I usually am. I'm actually really disappointed in myself for not doing it. But it's been a busy couple of weeks. But I hate basketball, and I hate college basketball. I hate pro basketball. I hate basketball all the way around. I think it's a stupid sport. But that being said, March Madness is one of my favorite times of the year.
Absolutely.
It's as far as sporting goes, as far as like competitive sports go, it's the only major sporting event where you can have a team like Oral Roberts in the Sweet 16. Oral Roberts. Have you ever heard of Oral Roberts?
No.
Take a quick poll. Yeah,
No.
that's right.
No.
That's right. They are in the Sweet 16. They beat Florida yesterday.
Oh, cool.
You had North Texas beat Purdue, then they got trounced by Villanova, and then here's the story I think of the. I mean, obviously, who's your team, JP?
Who's my team?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I picked Baylor to win it all. I'm a huge University of Texas fan, but both my best friends went to Abilene Christian, so we had a good time with that one on Friday night. So.
Yeah, since the other two co-hosts here aren't big sporting fans, Abilene Christian, which is a very small. When I had a scholarship offer to play at Abilene Christian when it was a Division II school, they played in the Gulf South Conference. Now they are a Division I school, but they're very small, and they beat the University of Texas.
Yes,
that's awesome.
Yeah, and so I think that's a good one, but I don't know. Because we're in Alabama, I just want to hit on that game, the game against Iona. So Rick Pitino, Louisville head coach, he's a Hall of Famer. He is, I mean, it doesn't get much better. But as he completed his tenure at Louisville, things came out about a very janky program that he was running. There were, how do I say this gently, there were ladies of the night being compensated for their time with new recruits. There were large-scale parties. There were payments from Adidas. There were all kinds of crazy, shady things that were happening at Louisville.
Wow.
Rick Pitino was escorted out of the program, and it looked like he would never coach again. Well, 2-year absence, he ended up at a school called Iona. Okay, Iona in New York. I believe it's in New York. They are the Gales, Gaels, the Iona Gales, okay? So Rick Pitino, this legendary Hall of Fame basketball coach, ends up at Iona, and they make the tournament they were like the 9 seed in their tournament. They won their particular conference, and they drew Alabama in the first round. Alabama, the number 2 seed in their side. Alabama, the SEC champion. They're in pretty much everybody's Final Four picks. I mean, they are a really good basketball team. Nate Oates won Coach of the Year this year. I mean, they're doing it. Well, Alabama draws Iona in the first round.
How'd that go?
JP, did you watch the game?
I did not. I was traveling, unfortunately.
That was one of the games I watched, and for until 5 minutes left in the game, Iona was winning.
So Alabama just got good this year, or
Alabama just got good.
I mean, because I feel like
they ain't been good at basketball.
If we talked about anything, it was like Auburn or something. I mean,
Auburn had a good run 2 years ago, and then they've got some sanctions and Bruce Pearls and some issues. They got some issues over there in Auburn, but they always gonna have Big Brother.
So, is Alabama's coach new, or is it?
He's new. His second year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they're okay.
Turn it around, Nate.
Yeah.
Turned around, Nate. He's fiery too. He was cussing out LSU when he beat them. He's letting them have it. Drop a couple F-bombs on them.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's just what we need Alabama to be good at football and basketball.
And baseball.
And then y'all won't never shut up.
I know that's right. It's like,
I ain't on you, but it's like all you ever hear, is like, Alabama football, Nick Saban, right?
Oh, okay.
And then if they start dominating in basketball, then that's all we're going to hear too. And then baseball.
I got some buddies that didn't even. didn't even watch football until Saban started coaching. Then all of a sudden they're
Now
big Bama fans.
yeah,
and
they're big Bama
got an
fans,
Alabama
yeah.
shirt on. I'm like, you just a Saban fan.
They
dog.
bust out them. They bust out them silk Alabama jackets. Say, "Mama got them back in the 80s."
That starter jacket. Got that starter jacket.
No, they wasn't starter jackets, cuz.
No, they got the
you
pants.
ain't old enough for this.
Who are you?
I'm Marshall.
Who are you?
Yeah, cuz you ain't got them starter jackets, cuz.
Just telling you, man, you don't know.
You ain't up
I
on
mean,
this.
JP's over there in the studio, and he's not seen a picture of you. He's got no idea who you are. He's got
Not
no
a
clue.
clue.
He can't in his mind reconcile the 3 different voices you've given us in the last 5 minutes.
Hey, man, get with the program's at. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Hey, but what about them
Keep
Alabama?
up or get left behind.
What about them Alabama jumpsuits from head to toe? He's straight up.
That's what they all run around in.
look.
All run around. Good thing they ain't got 17 or 18, whatever championships they got. Good thing they ain't got that many fingers. They be running around all the time.
It's like, hey, I tell you, Alabama wins another championship. They just add 2 to it.
Yeah, they do.
They're like, man, we got 19. I'm like,
They're
y'all
like-
17 last year.
Yeah. Well, because we beat Auburn this year, too. That's a championship, too. So they got, like, for long, man. The people ain't even going to be able to see out the back window of their truck,
Oh,
neither.
man, I
Because you
know.
know that they got them lined up there.
I was like, oh, here comes some Bama fans. I'm headed that direction. Anyway, I can sit here and joke on Bama fans for the rest of the show.
Hey, Zach, you want to be on this show or what?
Okay.
I'm back.
And there they go. Go ahead and just mute them. I can't handle all this, JP. This is, you know what I'm saying? I just end up having to mute them, man. It's going to be me and you the rest of the way. We're just going to keep these knuckleheads out. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, Zach,
no,
let me ask you a question.
Yo,
You remember what this reminded me of is, do you remember the movie Gremlins when you give them water after midnight? Those two just went off completely off the rails. I don't know what transpired over there. I don't know if it's morning coffee or what's going on, but I mean, can we get this back on track, sir? We were talking NCAA basketball.
Reel it back in. Reel it back in. Well, the problem is, JP, we started talking sports, and these two. Now, if you want to start talking Harley Davidsons, you'll have them locked in. And, I mean, they will be locked in. But when it comes to sports, that's not really their bag of tea.
I'm sensitive right now about my motorcycle. I don't want to
I know. I saw that. We'll
dude.
talk about that later. But you having a little trouble with the old
It's
carb there,
just
but
backfiring and everything. That's it.
We got to get him straightened out on that, man.
Do you ride a motorcycle, JP?
I don't. No.
Have you ever ridden a motorcycle?
I have. It's been a while.
Was it a Marauder?
It was a. You remember those little Evel Knievel motorcycles that they used to have, the little like 1cc engines back in the day?
Oh yeah, back in the day, the little toy bikes.
Yeah, pretty much. That was the
Okay,
extent of
well,
my.
that's.
I think I jumped 2 Army men. It was a record at the time, and then I hung up my helmet and called it a day. So.
He said, I jumped 2 Army men. That's so good. It is 15 minutes to the top of the hour. We've got one more segment. When we come back, what I want to talk about is we had our first 5-year-old baseball practice this weekend. We had our first 5-year-old baseball practice. We're going to talk through that because let me tell you something, folks. This is going to be the greatest challenge of my life. I'm going to be pushed to the absolute limit coaching 5-year-old baseball. Boomer and the Beard will be right back.
And even our old farm co-host.
Boomer and the Beard.
There's a restroom.
Boomer and the Beard.
When people walk through our doors, they all see something different.
A tree house.
Our dream home.
Our cabin in the woods.
A new golf course community.
When you have every conceivable building material imaginable in place, the possibilities are limitless.
Purcell Lumber and Mill Shop. Let us bring your home improvement project to life. The best products and name brands in residential and commercial building supplies. From lumber to Benjamin Moore paints, DeWalt tools, custom millwork, doors, and more. Looking for something specific? Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is here to make sure you find the products you need to complete your home projects. Pay a visit today to Purcell Lumber and Mill Shop on Clinton Street in Athens and online at PurcellLumberandMillShop.com. Or for questions, give us a call at 256-232-6320. Purcell Lumber and Mill Shop in Athens, where builders, remodelers, and home improvement specialists come to shop.
Remember being in your favorite sport clips, getting set for that great MVP haircut experience? Yeah, how about if we made that wait even shorter? Now, with Sport Clips On Deck text alerts, when you check in online or with our app, we'll text you a 15-minute heads up when it's time to head in. And when you're the next man up, you'll get another text to come take your seat. Less wait time, more prime time. Sport Clips. It's good to be a guy.
Bye, hon. Running late. Love you.
Hey, hon, you forgot your coffee.
For the days you need it most. Don't worry. Perk up and percolate with us.
Put some love in your day with Just Love Coffee Cafe in Huntsville. From our award-winning specialty coffee to our unique and quirky menu, our customers at Just Love Coffee have found us to be a great spot for the highest quality coffee, breakfast, brunch, lunch, or dinner. You'll want to try our delicious waffles, wraps, sandwiches, and more. At Just Love Coffee, we're the place to go when you're by yourself, but don't want to be alone. We're the place to go when you want to catch up with friends. We're the start and end point of your morning run. Stop by the Just Love Coffee Cafe today on Memorial Parkway Southwest in Huntsville, and friend us on social media at Just Love Huntsville and brewing soon at Just Love Madison on Hughes Road across from Madison City Hall. Just Love Coffee. Eat, drink, love.
Where Alabama talks. WVNN. Depend on it.
The preacher man says it's the end of time.
Boomer and the Beard. I am Zach Walker, your big, beautiful, bearded host. So glad you've joined us this morning, the Monday morning Haydenless edition. We are passing around the love offering for Hayden this morning. Get him some, we need to buy him some, what's that stuff called? Pedialyte, get some of them fluids back in his system and, get him, rejuvenated so he can join us tomorrow. He's,
I didn't do a thing.
Our Friday-Monday combo was a 1-2 punch from young Hayden. So, but I teased talking about baseball practice, but I've got another one tonight. So maybe we'll skip that and slide on over here to our president trying to go up the stairs.
If he would just walk up like a normal person instead of always trying to do exercises or.
Well, he's just trying to show he's not.
He's like, oh, let me just run up here.
He's trying to show out a little bit.
Oh, he is. And
JP, did you see that video?
I did not actually. I was
Connor. Can you pull that video up and throw it up on the screen for JP to see it? So, JP, what happened was our beloved Pawpaw Biden was. He was on the jetway there getting ready to board Air Force One, and he turned to go up the stairs, and he tried to do a little bit of a hustle. Like he was trying to show out a little bit, like, hey, man, I got this. I'm not 90, and I'm not going to die soon. And he turned and took off up them stairs, and he slipped on one. He goes down. He tries to recover. He stands back up. He steps on the next one, and I'm talking about goes all the way down. Like all the way down. And to the point he's holding his shin. Like he's straight up, laid out on the stairs. You know what I decided? I'm just going to hide my guns upstairs. Biden can't get them.
He get up and dust his knee off. Did you see?
Yeah. Dust it off. Like, oh, gosh.
So did you laugh or was you embarrassed?
Well, oh, no. Did I laugh? I cried.
Was you embarrassed?
No.
I feel
it's
embarrassed.
Hilarious.
I feel embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed for our country.
You think
Putin would trip going up the stairs? No, he rips his shirt off and jumps on a horse bareback.
Yeah, a White House doctor that has been a doctor under 3 other presidents has come out and said, look, his dementia is showing big time. I mean, he has dementia. It's just, I don't know, man. I try to think about it, but it is embarrassing to me. I think it's embarrassing. The whole world's laughing at us. You got China, Russia, North Korea. Everybody's just like, no, we're not talking to y'all. We're not dealing with you. It's just not good. And then you got our president following. He came to go up some stairs.
Well, that's all right. So let's for a moment let's completely take the politics out of it, okay? Let's take the left and the right out of it. Everyone knows where we stand on this show. We're conservatives, okay? And the lion's share of people who listen to us would fall into that same camp. We're not going to put JP on the spot because he's, I told people when they come and visit, we won't put him on the spot. But for the show, for us, we all, you know where we stand. But let's take that out of it for a moment. And let's just talk about what if this was a aging rock star, okay? He's just a celebrity. Let's just say he was once in a band called Cotton-Headed Ninny Muggins, and they were the stuff, okay? And they played the jams back in the day, and now he's got this big public profile, and he turns around and tries to go up some stairs and eats it. Like, what's the response? Like, wow, this guy's probably not in very good shape. What if it was your grandpa?
Yeah, I mean,
what would our reaction be if that was just our family member? We'd be like, whoa. Hey, Grandpa needs a little help. Hey, let's call AeroCare USA and let's get him some crutches. Let's get him a wheelchair.
And instead of the family tucking him away and letting him enjoy the rest of his years,
no, we're going to put him out there on the stage.
Oh yeah, I mean, and that's why I was saying about a month or so ago, when his wife Jill put him out there. I mean, it's almost like it's elderly abuse. But I don't wish nothing bad on Joe Biden. I'm just saying, if we're going to have a Joe Biden being president, I wish it could be 10 years ago, Joe Biden, not this. What's left of Joe Biden, because it's embarrassing for the country. I mean, I don't wish anything bad on him. It's embarrassing for us.
JP, as a healthcare professional, take politics out of it. Where do you land on just the health side? I mean, what are you seeing from just again, politics don't matter at this point. Let's say it's your grandma, your grandpa, it's just an old dude on the street. Like, are there signs that are concerning?
Yeah, I mean, I've watched, and again, I'm not overly political. I don't. I have my beliefs, but I mean, and so maybe I'm a good barometer of this because I'm not. I don't have a whole lot of, just from a standpoint of watching someone interact with people, talk or try to talk, remember things, and then obviously this latest, and I just saw it on TV for the first time, which actually going to take this in a little bit different direction. I was with my son this weekend, and he has 3 daughters, and one of them is 2, and she loves to go to the top of the stairs and slide down on her belly, and that's kind of what that reminded me of when I saw Biden eat it. So that was I was like, man, didn't I just see that this weekend? Oh, wait, no, she wasn't wearing a suit. So, but regardless, I think that, I think there should be cause for concern there, just from a mental and just physical standpoint. Absolutely.
I just feel like there's, again, and I was not overly political before I started a radio talk show. I've never really been involved in politics. I don't really care much about them. I care enough about my beliefs to do what I need to do and be involved at that level, but I've never been out overtly political about things. And so for me, it's just like, he's the president. I served in the military under Obama as president. So it is what it is. But I will tell you this, after watching what he's done in the first couple of months, I'm kind of glad he didn't do anything for 47 years, because who knows what could have happened if he would have actually had some opportunity. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Looking at the health side of things, I really do think there's some issues here. And I don't know. He is older. Being sworn in, he was older than Reagan was when he ended his term. I mean, he's the oldest president far and away. And
he has no business being there.
And we got 3.5 years left of that.
Well, he's not going to make it.
Yeah, I agree with that. He's not going to make it.
I mean, Hillary Clinton will knock him off.
I mean, he can't even read off a teleprompter.
No, I mean,
that's how bad it is.
If only I had my hot buttons.
Not only does he have a teleprompter, he also has it written in front of him.
And there's an earpiece.
Yeah.
They're talking to him.
And when you have all that help and you still can't get through corn pop.
Corn pop was a bad dude.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, making light of it, but on a serious note, no politics aside, the man has got some real problems.
He does.
And
someone should be held accountable.
They're putting him out there like a puppet, using him to get up there and do their agenda or whatever. I think Jonah said they could have tucked him back away somewhere and let him enjoy whatever.
Enjoy the back nine, man.
Man. I'm saying my wife wouldn't have put me out there like that.
Heck no.
She's not going to do anything to embarrass me.
That's fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
And so that's why I'm just, when you think about the motivations and the people behind him that was pushing him out there to do that.
And his wife's a doctor.
Well, at least Obama straight up did tell Joe, you ain't got to do this. You know, I mean, he was the only one that was really like, hey,
Obama was a terrible
this.
president, but he seemed to be a decent dude, you know? And so at the end of the day, I don't know. We'll leave that where it is. JP, you mentioned you've got a son. So you've got some grandkids now.
3 of them.
That's awesome. Are they playing sports yet?
I've got my oldest is 4. My oldest granddaughter's 4, and she plays soccer, which, you know, growing up as a Texas boy, we never played soccer. It was football or baseball.
No, soccer is a communist sport.
Yeah. And I think that's probably good because when I say good, not mean that that's a communist sport, but good that she's running around getting all that 4-year-old energy out of her so she'll go to sleep at night. So yes, they're involved for sure.
So do you live in close proximity to 2 of them?
Unfortunately, I don't. I live down in Biloxi, Mississippi, but
okay.
When you say close proximity, it's about 6.5 hours away. So
okay. Well, I was just curious because my son just turned 5, and this is his first year to play sports, and we don't have a ton of time left. But I just wanted to, you know, as someone, I'm someone who's smart enough to listen to the advice of those who have been there and done that. And so, did you coach your kids coming up? I mean, was that something you were a part of?
I did. I coached my son who played high school baseball. But I waited, Zach. I waited till he was. Well, I coached him on the side, but as far as being the coach of the Little League team, I waited until he was 12 to jump into.
Until there was real baseball
realm.
to be played.
Yes, absolutely. So.
Yeah. I feel like I mean, I coached at a very high level, and I ran. You know, we had a practice of 4, 5, and 6-year-olds because the way the rules are written, as long as you're 5 this upcoming December, you can play. So we had 4-year-olds.
Herding cats, sir. Herding cats.
It is unbelievable. And our coach, I mean, I'm not the head coach because it's my first year, and you know they won't let a first-year guy coach, even though. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. But I take back everything I said about him before the practice started because what he is endeavoring to do, he might as well be trying to get Hayden to show up for work. I mean, it's about on that level. It's you know, stomach bug or no stomach bug. It is. And we got practice again tonight, so we'll have more to talk about tomorrow because we'll have O numero dos this afternoon. But I just want to see if you had any quick in the last 30 seconds. You had any quick words of wisdom for us? But JP with AeroCare USA. I'm sorry that we weren't in the same room, but I'm glad you were able to join us this morning. It's been a blast. Again, if you guys need anything in the medical device world, any kind of respiratory machines, CPAPs, you name it, anything, any device-wise, when you go talk to your doctor, make sure you let them know that you want to work with AeroCare, not because the products are different, but because the customer service will not be matched. JP and his team are unbelievable. They're incredible. They're local. Make sure to demand AeroCare USA as your provider. JP, it's been a pleasure, gentlemen. Jonah, Marshall Mathers, producer Connor. Hayden! See y'all tomorrow.